Oh, it's live. It's live. What is going on? What is up, Space Pirates? Hopefully everybody's doing well. We got things figured out. We finally got things figured out. Gotta put my gold chain away. Not pimping on the show tonight. Hey, Ken. Good to see you. Have a great night, sir. Sorry you're leaving already. What's going on, Bud? Upstate Scale Modeling. Jalen. Phil. Phil is here. GB. What's up, buddy? Who else is here? Gil. I think Gil went to go finish dinner. Rich, what's up? Shoo. What up? Hey, Grayson. Good to see you. Good to see. She's just here for the puppies. Damn it. Everybody just wants the puppies. I am not knowledgeable about the vinyl records. Unfortunately, I don't know how to get the scratches out. What's going on, Kaylin? It looks like we won't have to wait on the FiOS. So, this is what's going on. I'm actually hardwired. How Optimum works, if anybody has Optimum here, you know if you have it, if you have a newer version, they have everything in one box. Phone, TV, internet, all in one box. And the dogs are yipping over there. So what I did was I moved the box from my son's dresser into the closet. I got myself a 6-foot Ethernet cord, a Cat 6, plugged it into port 1, plugged it into my port 7 of my system that I have up in the closet, and I didn't get internet. Didn't get internet at all. So I went back, I checked my connections, everything's good. I can see the flashing on my system that it's seeing my computer. So I go, pop it into port 2, come back here, nothing, pop it into port 3, nothing, pop it into port 4, finally got internet. So that tells me their garbage equipment is no good. 3 out of the 4 LAN ports are no good. So that means the router inside that thing is probably dying. That's why I was having so much trouble. I don't know why I didn't think about trying to do this with the hard wires before, and I would have been fine. So it looks like we haven't buffered at all for the new beginning. So that's a good thing. It looks like we're going clean right now according to whatchamacallit, Streamlabs OBS. We have a whole new setup here for anybody that hasn't been here for our buffering streams. I need a haircut pretty badly. Sorry, this is a late one. Was a busy day. The puppies got me up early and they didn't take a nap for a long time. They were very bad today. They kept chewing up their wee-wee pads and tearing those things up and deciding to pee on the floor because they didn't have wee-wee pads. So I cleaned that room tons and tons of times today. Kelly went out shopping because she has family coming over tomorrow. So we're going to have our second St. Patty's Day meal tomorrow. Tomorrow's the corned beef. I just finished up having my shepherd's pie again. Had that 3 nights in a row. That is, I discovered scratches on my Treasure ABBA record and it makes it skip during Dancing Queen. I would be devastated too because I love vinyl. Vinyl actually to me has the best sound, especially before it's scratched. I'm sure you can find something on, I would search it on YouTube and see. You can get a new one, Grayson. You can get them nowadays. Yeah, they are. Vinyl is back, but if it's an original copy that she has, I would feel bad getting rid of that thing, but I think scratches might be hard to take. It depends on how deep the scratch is, too. Frida, something going on in my favorite song. She's from ABBA. Watch the router crap completely out because he talks smack on it. What's going on, Chris? No, the router's not going to die. I didn't see Top yet. So when Top walks into the stream, that's when the router's going to take a complete crap and the stream will go away. I'm just happy that one of the ports was working. And I haven't skipped or anything buffered, so that's a good. I got my dad 2 original Creedence albums for Christmas. Oh, that's cool. What's going on, Mike? Yeah, it's a original. Yo, Spence, what's up, loser? Go to a vinyl store that has repair service. That's a good idea. Let them take care of it. That's one thing I liked about where I worked. When I worked in Brooklyn for a while. In Greenpoint over there, they have tons of old vinyl stores, which was pretty cool. Hold on one second. I want to close the laundry room door. laundry room doors making a racket. So, update on Verizon Fios. The whole neighborhood is wired up with fiber optic. Each house is ready to go. The problem is the main box, if you were here the other day and it didn't buffer while I was saying it, is called a hub. The hub goes on the pole. That's where all the fibers get plugged into, give the service out to the houses. There's a shortage of them, and we can't get them. So hopefully they could get their hands on one of those soon, but in the meantime, Optimum is working when I hardwire it. So we're good to go as long as port 4 doesn't die. If port 4 dies, then of course I got to call Optimum up, have them come out here and change their equipment, and then we'll be good to go. And for those of you that haven't been here for the buffering fest that we've been having, as you can see, I no longer have tons and tons of models behind me. I have it set up for my soldering station and all that other good stuff. All my models, Kenny and Kelly went and bought a rack, put all the models over there, and that's out of the way now. So behind me is giveaway. So now that we're streaming, it looks like March, I think next weekend, next Saturday is the last weekend of March already. So I gotta put up February and March. Is it the last weekend of March? Yeah, next Saturday is the last Saturday of March. So we can actually have our giveaway. I don't know why my X-Acto knife is on this table. But, yeah, next Saturday we can do that. We'll have the January giveaway plus the February giveaway. Got to figure out what we're giving away. And the March giveaway. Got to figure out that one, too. So we'll see what's going on. Let's see what's going on here. You can buff out CD scratches, but not vinyl scratches. Something is definitely wrong in the world. Yeah, they're not empty. There's one box that's actually empty that doesn't have a kit in it, and it's over yonder. You can't see it because my black background is blurry because the camera's going to focus on me and not the background. But all my other boxes, thank you, Jalen. I'm glad I have a nice rack. All my other boxes are full except for the Frankenstein box, because Frankenstein is a shelf queen. And actually, when I was on Facebook today, I saw a build of mine that I started 7 years ago that I haven't finished yet, and that's a Tamiya Japanese self-defense force tank. I think it's a Type 90. I got to finish that one up. So that's out there too. Nice rack, Kenny. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm not flashing anybody. That's Top's job, is to flash people on the live stream. Wait, so you're hardwired? Yes, I am, Spence. I am hardwired to... I ran, if you didn't see, a long time ago. Well, we're in this house almost 2 years now. When we first got the house and it got gutted when it wasn't supposed to get gutted, the walls were down, so I said, screw it. I have Ethernet behind all the walls. I have two 16-port switches in my server closet, and that's all pushed out around the house with plenty of spares for hardwired cameras and stuff like that. Hardwired this computer to the port that's by the desk over there, which now I'm kind of pissed because I'm thinking of changing what the desk is going to be over here. That's just going to be the building desk and where the bar was going to be. So I really don't drink that much anymore, and I don't want to spend $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 on building a bar. I think I'm going to make that a desk over there, a nice background and stuff, and that's where I'll do live streams from, plus have other cameras up so we can move around during the live stream. So yeah, we're just doing a little changes. And there's Kelly. Uh-oh. Did they pee on the floor again? Yes. Yes, they did. Yes, they're being one peed on the peep. Oh. I'll get it. The puppies, they're little spoiled brats because they'll use the wee-wee pad, but soon as there's pee on it, that's it. You got to change it. Otherwise, they're like, nope, I'm not stepping on there. You got to give me a clean pee-pee pad. Otherwise, they'll pee on the floor right next to the wee-wee pad to tell us, hey, clean it. So what's happening tomorrow is with the pups, I got to get out Nanny's tape measure that she uses for making clothes and stuff. I got to measure their chests, and they're going to get their harnesses tomorrow. I think Kelly and Kenny are ordering the same ones that I'm getting. Mine's more of a military type harness. So it's got the handle on the back. It's got the ring on the front so they can't pull. I don't like putting it around their neck anymore. I used to do that with all my dogs. I didn't have the ones with the pinchers in it, but I did have choker chains for my dogs, which really never worked. They'd still choke themselves out, the morons. But they're getting little vests. Janeway's going to have her name on the side. I got to find See if I can find a Velcro, because it's got Velcro straps on the side. See if I can find a Voyager comm badge to put on the side, and then maybe some little pips, the 4 pips on her, so she's going to be all decked out. And the other side will have her 101st Airborne patch, of course. I'll tell her you said hello. She's already out the door, I think, yelling at them. Hold on a second. If the puppies are up, I'll grab one of the puppos. We'll see which one is up. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be right back. What's going on, puppos? Come here, Willow. Come here, Willow. Come here. Willow, come on. Come here. What are you doing? Wait, you want to go on? Who's coming? Who wants to go on this TV? Who wants to go on this TV? Gee, wait, let's go. Willow. Come here. What are you doing? Uh-oh, here comes Kelly. Here comes Kelly. All right.
I gotta put the fan on.
Uh-oh, they had to put the fan on. They had to put the fan on. All right, Janeway. This is our Star Trek puppy. This is our Star Trek puppy, Janeway, who wants to try to drink my soda. So here's one of our little babies. She was the runt, if you guys weren't here last time. This was the little runt of the litter. There you go. Say hello. You gonna lick it? You gonna lick it and say hi? And there's Kelly. And this is the runt of the litter. She's little Janeway, Captain Janeway. She's gonna get her Star Trek badge. We're gonna find that. I found a Voyager bandana, so she's gonna get a Voyager bandana. And then we got Blaine, who's inside, and he's becoming too grown up to get picked up. He doesn't like to be picked up anymore. And then we have Willow. Willow, there's a puppy. Oh, everybody's saying hello to you.
Hi. She's not as quick-witted as the real Captain
Yes.
Janeway. She's a little on the slower side.
Yeah, she is a little
But
slow, but
that's
she'll
okay.
learn.
That's
They all
okay.
know how to sit already. And yes, Jalen, they're already, since we have them a week now, this coming Wednesday will be 2 weeks, they've already got bigger. They've already got bigger, right, Janie? Janeway. Janeway, do you want to go back in and we'll bring another puppy in for everybody to see? You want to bring another pup?
Sure.
All right, bring Willow.
Okay.
Bring Willow. Willow, she's like the leader. She's a chunker. That's Kelly's. Janeway's my puppy. They're all our puppies, but Janeway, I picked Janeway, Kelly picked Willow, and Kenny picked Blaine. So, hey, what's going on, Phil? So, I would have to say they're all smart, but the smartest one out of them all is Willow, and she's like, you can tell she's the alpha of the pack already. She runs the puppies, and I run the puppies before her. Excuse me. So they're doing well. They're growing really, really, really fast, which is just crazy. Oh, they had their dinner a little while ago, so you got to see Janeway this time. You'll see them more and more as they get bigger. They're going to be out of there, and I can just tap on the table, and you'll see a head of a puppy. So, but next time we stream, you'll see them. I'll definitely be on Wednesday night. Kelly will make sure they're awake. So, Grayson, you got to see Janeway. You got to see Janeway. That's every show Janeway will probably be on. But they're doing well. They just got to get measured up. Tomorrow they're going to get some baths because they're little stinky guys stepping on the pee and stuff that they pee in, and then they decide to do all that. So we're having fun with them. I'm feeling much better. I have another doctor's appointment on Tuesday. She'll be all right. Put her on the bed with the kids. She'll be all right. I have another appointment on Tuesday. I'm feeling pretty much, I would say, 70% maybe. I mean, there's still things I can't do, things that hurt, but I'll be attempting to go back to work on Friday as I don't have any catastrophes during this week. So we're doing good on that. Hey, Kenny, what's going on? Another Ken. Get a chest rig for yourself so you can take Maximus on walks with you. Yeah, poor Maxie. He's still upstairs. So let's run through. Oh, actually, since I'm on this one, if you're new here, thank you for showing up. Hopefully you say hello in the. Uh-oh, she woke up. Uh-oh, you're gonna get to see Willow. Willow woke up. Hey, Willow, baby. Oh, that's Blaine. I hear Blaine barking. Blaine is like, why aren't you bringing me here? Come on, Willow. You want to sit on the table? Come here, monster. Come here. Put her up here. Put her up here. Hello. Hello, baby. So this is Willow. She's the smarty pants of them all. And she's a big fluffer. She is a big, big fluffer. Oh, they want treats. Look, you see yourself in the camera? So in less than a week, this one and Blaine were the first two. You want to say hello too? You gonna sniff the microphone? Yeah? The microphone tastes good? Don't get a shock. Don't get a shock. So this one and Blaine were the first two to learn how to sit, and now they're learning how to stay, which is good. You know, you get only about 2 or 3 steps and they want to charge you, but it'll take a little while and they'll learn. And then the next thing is learning to go pee-pee and poo-poo outside, because that's what puppies got to do. So we're away from modeling now. We're away from modeling now. We've become the Golden Retriever show. So we're definitely going to have shop dogs once they're a little bigger and they're trained up more and this place is safe. They can't be in here on the ground by themselves. We definitely have to... Come on, dog fart. What was Janeway doing? Janeway's crying?
She wants some food, so I gave her 2 treats.
All right, she can have a treat. I'd say Janeway is my puppy, but Allie has already claimed me, so Allie is my puppy. She's the sweetest sweet girl. Yes, she is. I love her so much. Yes, I do. Yeah, I love the puppos. And she's standing up looking right at the camera to say hello. She's looking right at the camera to say hello. Yeah, this one is though she's a sweetheart, but she has those automatic sad eyes. So no matter what she does, you know, you can't be mad at her because she gives you those sad eyes. Kenny, put Hugo the opera dog on TV sometime and see how the puppies react. He literally sings with the... Okay, I'll check that out and see what he does, what all 3 of them do. Oh, that's a good shot of you on camera, kiddo. That was a really good shot of you with your tongue hanging out and everything. All right, your brothers and sisters are getting upset that you're not with them.
Living is sleeping, really sleeping.
Okay. Oh, she's a big girl. She's a big girl. So that's 2. Blaine is a Dark Soldier. Another Ken is here with us. So that's 3 Kens at the moment. We lost, otherwise we would have had 4 Kens here. So those are 2 out of the 3 puppies. So you'll be seeing a lot of those guys. They're part of the family now. We don't see any of our animals as just animals. They're all part of the family. Those are my kids. Those are my kids. So anyway, you're going to see we have a new setup here. We got rid of the hexagonal background with Chippy and stuff, so you saw the new beginning. We got some new music. I actually pay monthly now to a service. This way I can have tons more music and sound effects and stuff like that we can use on the streams and our videos and all that other good stuff. With the puppies and my back, I've slowed down a lot on the 51 Chevy build. I'll grab that in a second and show you what's going on with that. I'm in the middle of making the video for that one. But here on the stream, what I did, you can see me up in the middle. Scrolling above me right now is all of our monthly members. So everybody that is subscribed to the channel, not subscribed to the channel, is a member of the channel with monthly donations. All your names are flying above me right here. And if you see in the top, I'm assuming top right corner for you guys, that every month I'm going to change that up. So if you're a member on the community.hobbylinkinternational.com, every month I'm going to go through the showcases and see if anybody put up new completed builds. And up in the corner, I'm going to be running your completed builds during the live show. We have all sorts of stuff now. Transitions and stuff. Let me go to there. Let's see about this. And I'm going to go to the computer screen. This should show you the computer screen. This is where we switch this one up. So it's going to be the same background. At the bottom, it's supposed to have words there. I think I put the wrong one up. Has the last donation, last member, and last subscriber. Moved me up into the corner over here. So now I'm out of your way, and we can check that out. Reviews. You're going to see my sloppy bench right now that I'm working on. You're not going to see me on reviews, but during reviews in the upper right-hand corner again, you are going to see the yearly group builds up there. So that'll tell you what group builds we got going on during the year, and you can find all of those at hobbylinkinternational.com, the main site that has all the rules and everything like that. And then we have the group build page to go over group builds. So if you're new here and you haven't seen the group builds yet, we'll run through them. This one actually is coming to an end pretty soon. So if you are doing a Star Wars group build, Kenny's trying to break the stream. Clean that mess up. I know it's pretty messy. Hey Kenny, you're not buffering. What's going on, Jim? Yeah, no, I figured out the problem. So we got that under control. I finally get back to modeling after shoulder surgery. If I could spit that out. I hope you're doing better, Michael. I'm gonna dread the days that I complain about my back, though I've never done motocross or anything to screw up my spine, so I should be okay with hit the big 5-0. Well, I hit the big 5-0 this year in August. I've played hockey since I'm 7 years old. I retired from hockey. I don't play anymore, and then I went into coaching. I retired from playing when I was about 43, I think, 42 or 43. I just couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't keep up with the young kids. I could have played in older leagues, but I'm not trying to brag or anything. I wasn't good enough anymore to play with the young kids, but I was too good to play with the 50 and older guys, so it didn't really make it fun. So I just gave it up and I started coaching, and unfortunately the league that I coached in is no longer around. So yeah, that's a good deal. Plus, I'm going on this year 26 years climbing poles and being strapped to poles and stuff like that, sitting there with your back in a brace, and it's not even the greatest brace at all to hold you up, a body belt. So I got a lot of back issues. Doubt I'll be able to do any builds, as much as it pains me to say it. I want to work as much as the company allows me when I start in June. Awesome. I didn't know you were starting to work in June, so you do you. You'll find the time. It all slows down, and then you'll get time, you know. So tried skating once. I just kept busting my ass. Yeah, I never took skating lessons. I played hockey, like I said, since I'm like 7. We started with roller hockey in the city because ice hockey was too expensive. Then my mom bought me ice skates. I jumped on the ice, and that was it. But back to group builds. This one's coming to an end soon. The Star Wars group build, I think it's May 2nd. You got to have all your builds to me by, because Monday, May 4th, even if we don't have Verizon Fios by then, we do have Optimum up and running now. So Monday night, May the 4th, we will have the live stream to show off everybody's Star Wars group builds like we did last year. So I need those by May 2nd because I make up cover photos for them. I have to make the stream. This way I can play them, you know, depending on how many pictures we have. Sometimes it runs a half an hour, sometimes it runs an hour, depending on pictures and all that other good stuff. Then we got the Halloween build, which started on November 1st, and that's going to be in October, which is crazy because we got April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Only 7 months left on this build. The year's already flying by us. And then we got the Chippy Open. This is if you don't like any of the group builds or you don't feel like building anything that's in the group builds. You can get into the Chippy Open and build with the other guys that are just building whatever they want for that group build. Pole dancer. Yes, indeed. 26 years on the pole, earning $1 at a time. I earn a little bit more than $1. We got the TV and movie group build. Anything from TV and movies, like I've said, you know, when we were talking about these. So it could be a commercial, could be made from a TV movie, could be, you know, a cartoon, anything in the movies, anything like that. So then we got the tall ship group builds. I know Lewis and I think Kaylin are doing a buddy build, plus this is for the group build. First day of spring already. I think, wasn't today the first day of spring? I think today was actually the first day of spring. Because I know they have a big billboard up that was counting down to the first day of spring. I'm like a frickin' dog. Squirrel. First day of spring. Oh no, it is tomorrow. So their sign is wrong. I gotta complain to those people. First day of spring's tomorrow. Change your sign. Change your sign. So yeah, this is another one. There you go, 320. Yeah, they have a huge billboard with the countdown, and they are wrong. Then we got the Star Trek group build. This is another good one that people get into. I'm going to be doing, after the Chevy, I'm going to be doing my original Romulan Bird of Prey from the TOS, the 1000 scale Polar Lights kit. I think I'm going to go with an aluminum color. I don't even know what color that ship is supposed to be. The helicopter group build, we've got a few people building for this. If you are watching and you usually don't talk, or you're doing the group build, I've been missing a lot of notifications for some reason lately on YouTube. So if you want your finished build in the live stream that we do for these, then make sure you get me the pictures over for these. Tomorrow's the first day of spring, so that already. The International Figures and Bus Group build, I don't think anybody's really in on this one right now. I haven't seen too many, or I haven't really seen any, so if anybody's in on this one, we got that. I already have Robins, Blue Jays, and Cardinals around my area, and I live in Michigan. Look at that. Damn, Blue Jays are mean birds. They never leave back here. The Cars of the 50s group build, which I'm building. I'll show you my car in a little while that we're working on. I'm building the Chevy Fleet Line. It's a shitty kit, so I just went nuts on it and made it an old beater, and that's going to be in a diorama that's going to be sitting in front of an old wooden barn. The HobbyLink International 2022 Battlestar Galactica group build. Anything Battlestar Galactica in this one. And then we got the Armor of World War II group build. And I've seen a bunch of people already building for this. Or a bunch of people, I mean Chris. What color is the bird of prey? Does anyone really know for sure? Probably not. No, they probably don't know what it is. So I may go the flat aluminum on it and go from there. Go from there. And then we have the first annual Jesse Bucksbaum Memorial Group Build, bullying awareness group build. Like I said, all of these you can check out the rules for if you go over to hobbylinkinternational.com. Go over to where it says group builds, and you'll see group build rules. And I'll bring you over there, and that's the last one over there. You know what? Let me type in HobbyLink. Let me go home, just in case there are new people here, because there are people do show up and don't like to chat, which is fine. I'm glad you're here anyhow. Let's go over to this, and let's go over to the computer screen. And here we are. And if you come to the site, I got to start sharing these again. I got to put up people's pictures. Just haven't done it. If you come over to group build and group build rules, this is where they all are. So anything you want to join, come in and join it. You'll see all the rules here, links to how you submit your pictures for the slideshow, the live show, links to the community, multiple links to for the submissions. If you have to compress them, we gave you a site to compress them with. And let's see. Okay, it is by May 2nd. I need everybody's pictures for this one. So if you get those in to me as quickly as possible, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Once you're done, just get them. Get those puppies over to me. Let me get the chat back up so I can see what's going on. I am very, very happy that we were able to talk tonight. I thought the TOS Bird of Prey was around the same color as the Enterprise. See, it's a lot of people say it's not a metallic, but like a flat aluminum or a silver. Some people say it's green. Some people say it's gray. It's just so hard to tell from the old filming what it really is. Like, even if you look at some screenshots, the nacelle caps that are lit up, sometimes they look white, sometimes they look green. So, I'm going to take my best guess at it. Unfortunately, that filming miniature, from what I understand, was destroyed, so nobody has it. Hey, what's going on, Jack? Good to see you. Got any subs group builds? I'm close to trying my first submarine. That may be next year, because what we're doing is it'll be around August that we vote on next year's group builds. You guys get to decide. We'll put up like 3 or 4 for each category, and the highest winning vote, that's the one we're gonna do group builds for next year. Yeah, I should shout out to Boyd. What's going on, Brian? If you guys haven't seen, Boyd actually has another video up tonight. He did a build from Space 1999, which is a nice build. Hey, Kev, what's going on? See, the other top is staying away, asking me if I was streaming tonight, and actually we got to stream tonight, and he didn't show up yet. He didn't show up yet. What kind of crap is that? So anyway, oh man, to show this last time. So if you haven't watched the videos, this is the 1951 Chevy Fleetline. Let me see if that's coming out clear. Yeah, that's coming out pretty clear. It's going to be an old rust bucket. I noticed, though, when I took this door off and I'm test fitting, it's going to be hard to hide some of the gaps, so I'm just going to do the best I can hiding them. The inside door panel, because it's not meant to be taken apart like I took it apart, I was trying to fit it on this side of the door that I took out, but it's not going to fit on there very well, so I'm just going to leave it off, because the door I took off here is actually going to be part of the diorama, not near the car. It's going to probably be propped up against the barn. The rust with this one was done on the body, was done with inks, and everything else was done with Rust-All. I got the new U-Rust from Ammo by MIG in, so the next time I rust something up, I'm going to test that out. I actually watched a couple review videos, and the people that were doing the rusting with that, it didn't work like on the Ammo by MIG video, so we're going to have to check that out and see how it works. But this is coming along. Hopefully I'll get this done soon. It's just being a pain in my butt. So this is the other part that I'm doing. We're starting the interior. That rust is from Rust-All. I only did a light rusting on this, and this is what we're doing on the inside, if we can see it. I'm trying to get that in the shot. So we did the door panel. We used enamel Starship wash on that. I can't see from here, but in this seat I cut it out and we put some foam in there to make it look like the seat was no good. There's some dirt on there. You can see it in the pictures I posted much better than on the camera because the lighting isn't that good. And I keep breaking. When I did the door here, the front fender broke off, but I don't want to take the front fender off because it doesn't look good. So this keeps breaking, so I'm gonna wait until this is totally done, and then I'll glue it back in place how it should be. I'm trying to get this in here just to give you a general idea of the fit. Isn't the greatest on this thing either. It's no so bueno. It's no so bueno. There we go. There we go. So that's kind of what it's going to look like with the door open. Hide my face. I got to put the dashboard in there. We got to put the steering wheel in there. I'm going to 3D print up some stuff. I'm going to see if I could do some cardboard boxes to throw on the back seat. Maybe an old magazine or something for the front seat. But this is just a car that's been sitting around, and the animals and the bugs and everything is just getting to it. I was gonna do this side over here as a flat, not a flat tire, as the tire was off, and I was gonna put actually a 1/24 scale cinder block underneath it. But I noticed there's no brakes. There's no disc brakes because I don't think they had disc brakes back then. They were probably drum brakes on all four wheels, and there's no drum brakes on this kit, so I can't even do that. So I'm not going to take it off. It's just going to be sitting down, just an old beater in front of a barn. So it'll be cool. It'll be nice. I just have to order wood and stuff like that. This way I can get the diorama going, and that's what's going to be going on with that. I actually killed, if you guys remember, Bert the Skeleton Warrior. I actually killed him the other day. I opened up the lid because I keep this stuff usually inside a plastic box so it doesn't get too dusty, and the lid slapped back and knocked Bert over and knocked his legs off, so I had to put Bert back together. What else? So I don't know if you guys can see back here, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 4 planes are part of the giveaway. Spitfire, a Messerschmitt, Boeing B-52H. I'm putting in a Corsair and an F-14. I think Bud has the same F-14 that I have in there. I thought I did giveaways. I thought I did one for giveaways. Also an Osprey, which I didn't get a picture of. So there's going to be 8 for January, plus 3 for February and 3 for March. So that's 11. We'll be giving away 14 kits next Saturday. Maybe kits. I might add something else different in there. Instead of spending, $100 or whatever it is on 3 kits, I may just throw a single airbrush in there. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but we'll definitely have it all settled before next Saturday. Yeah, poor Bert. Bert was already dead. You can't kill him any worse. This is true. That's what I was thinking. Can Bert actually die again? Can he die? Yes, Ken. Every month we have a giveaway. The last Saturday of every month. We were supposed to have it in January and February, but unfortunately the internet was a huge problem until I just figured out what was going on. But the last Saturday of every month we have a giveaway. Hello, Mom. Hello again, Grayson. And you use when you see all the guys like typing in exclamation point space loot, that's actually the currency on the live streams. All you have to do is watch the live streams. Every 15 minutes you gain 5 space loot. A raffle ticket is worth 10 space loot at the end of the month. And the more space loot you have, the more raffles tickets you can buy. It's all randomized by Streamlabs. So I've seen guys, and the guys here have seen it too. People have put in 100 tickets and not one, and some guy just got there for the first time, watched enough, bought 1 ticket and won. So it's all totally random. What did she call you? So yeah, that'll be going on next Saturday. Next Saturday. So actually, I know monthly give. Oh, I didn't go through everything, all the other pages. So yeah, this is going to be part of the giveaway. This is Benny, Fubar Model Yard. He donated this kit, and that's the B52H in 1/144th scale. It's actually bigger than I thought it was. It's actually a nice size kit. Send it to Kaylin and put Sprue Brothers as the return address. Okay. Then we got the next 3 up are from GB's Model Zone. He was nice enough to donate 3 kits. And you got the Spitfire late version, weekend edition. And that's from Edward. Then you got another Edward. This is another Spitfire, the weekend edition. Like I keep saying, I like this one because I like the markings on this one. And then you got the Mr. Schmidt weekend edition. And I think that's the only one that's 48 scale. The other 2 are 1/72. This one's 48 scale. Then HobbyLink International is doing a 48 scale Tamiya Corsair birdcage version. And we're also doing a 1/72 scale F-14A Tomcat. And Bud is also putting in the same kit. So there'll be 2 Tomcats and also the Osprey that he's putting in. Anyone building a Ukrainian MiG jet? Not yet. Not yet. Speaking of Ukraine, we've heard from our friends at Catran. They're in Odessa. They're doing all right. They still have their molds and stuff like that. We just got our last order in. He said that just made it out of the country before Kyiv was under assault. So we're still talking to the guys, making sure everything's okay over there. Unfortunately, there are some... I know it's not important as anybody else there, but we have lost some people in the modeling community during this conflict. But we support Ukraine. HobbyLink International. Yes, we do. We support freedom. I need that Corsair. Waiting on decals. Yeah, SU-27 and MiG-29. So we try... Actually, most of our stuff on our shop is from Ukraine. Our Cat 4 is Ukraine. Armory, I'm pretty sure, is Ukraine. We have the Catran Res Kit. Is Res Kit Ukraine? We have a bunch of stuff. Oh, and if you didn't know, on the shop, we're working with Ammo by MiG now. We're a drop shipper for them in the United States. So if you order through us, you'll get stuff from MiG through us. And actually, Paul just said he put another new company up here. We have green strawberry stuff. Oh, there's another Ukraine one that we carry. Is where is it? Damn, we got a lot of Ammo by MiG planes on here. Is Clear Prop. We carry Clear Prop. Oh, that's the new company we put on here, Arma. Looks like 148 scale planes. PZL P11C Expert Set. Arma Hobby 172nd Wildcat. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Arma Hobby. Let me see. Is that the only 4 planes that they carry? Might be the only 4 planes that they carry right now. So we got them on the site. So if you're, oh no, actually Ammo by MiG is part of Arma too. They sell their stuff. So we have a lot of their stuff on the site. Plus the boards. Grissom boards are running low. I can't see the chat or anything right now, so let me jump back over to the chat. I see something that's actually wrong on the stream, but I'll fix that later. At least Putin's military might is suffering for it. They lost 7,000 soldiers. That's more than the entire coalition lost during the Iraq War. Double, I think. Res kit is Ukraine. That's we got res kit stuff not on hand. We just have Cat 4 on hand, Green Strawberry on hand, Cat Ran on hand. And I think those are the only ones besides our boards. The Grissom boards. I think Tommy has the new pieces. Master Box, Mini Art, and ICM are Ukraine. Yes, they are. Those guys are Ukraine. There's a ton, especially aftermarket stuff. There's a ton in the Ukraine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We only have 15 Grissom boards left. We ordered parts, so Tommy will be building those, and I don't know if they came in yet or not. So once I find out about that, we'll have more boards. Spence does have a couple things going on, so eventually we'll have something new for you guys this year. Yeah, the wings folding are very cool, Brian. I always like that. See, you need everything, Chris. You need it all. You need everything, sir. Let me see something. Why is that not popping out? Oh, there's the chat. I didn't think it was supposed to rain tonight, but kind of sounds like it's raining out there. It's pretty gusty. 29 people here. I didn't even know that. Didn't know that. Hello, all 29 people, whoever's here. Thank you for stopping by and watching our show. Our show is usually about nothing. We just sit here and chit-chat about models and puppies and whatever else comes to mind. This is our first show, January, February, half of March, and 2.5 months, because we finally got internet up and running properly. And we figured out that it's finally the one, it's not even the, well, the router must be weak because of the equipment, and then 3 out of 4 LAN ports were bad. So, yeah, all of a sudden it's just pouring out there. Yeah, the Clear Prop are very nice kits. I like Clear Prop. They make stuff. Rodin's another Ukraine. I think actually Rodin lost somebody, and that sounds like hail. And Mini Art lost somebody. I'd love to have that one. Still working on TUS style JJ Prize. Now got to get more 0402 SMDs. Since my history 499 classes on the Korean War, perhaps in a group to do Korean War builds sometime, not just vehicle and stuff, but dioramas too. Actually, Grayson, that is actually one of the group builds for next year. Wow, you hear that? I think one of the group builds is going to be the Korean War. Yo, Joe! What's up, Joe? Free Kyle! Good to see you, sir. Good to see you, Joe. But yes, Korean War is the world end. It sounds like it, right? That's I actually want to open the garage door and see what's going on. The computer runs nice, Brian. It's a brand new computer. The computer's great. It's just the optimum equipment, like I said, was bad. I guess it was good when we were on the old computer and we had no problems getting the Wi-Fi. But like I said, the equipment, 3 out of 4 LAN ports are bad. I could call up and just get a new one, but I really don't want them at the house. Raining some serious cats and dogs, yeah. Yeah, that sounds like hail hitting the door. Actually, hold on a second. I want to go. I'm curious if it's just a ton of rain. I'll be back in 1 second. Oh, you can curse, Kelly. We all curse. So yeah, Kelly come running down and said it's hail, and now there's thunder and lightning out there. And of course, the people that lived here before, that's all garbage, Kelly. So don't. But the people that lived here before us had the driveway done, and the driveway's pitched into the garage. So right now there's water coming into the garage. So that's just a little bit nutty. So one day we will, Kelly, it doesn't come in. It'll come in and go down to the,
All the way over here.
yeah, it's going to come down and go over to the, hold on a second again, guys. I got to help Kelly. We got water coming into the garage.
I just don't want it.
So here's the next test. With the rain and everything, will the optimum hold up where we won't go down? If it does, that's great for next Saturday in the giveaway. Yes, it will be. Yes, indeed it will be. Let's see, what's going on? I'm doing a project on Glorious Gloucesters. They fought off Chinese forces for 3 days in 1951 despite being encircled. It's interesting. Oh, I got to check that out. I didn't know about that. Man, we wanted to hear screams as the hail was pelting him. I didn't go outside. Hey, the Maker's Cave. How did I miss you? It is hail, Eastern PA. Okay, so you're not too far from me. I'm in Jersey. I'm actually right on the coast. I'm 5 seconds from the ocean, which is nice. That's puppies pee. Oh, Jack is saying, everybody's saying hello again, Kel.
Hi.
learn the backstroke. Gully washer happening now. Take shelter. Oh boy, East Texas is going to get hit hard tomorrow with cold and a lot of rain. That's craziness. Let's go to the concession stand and buy ourselves a drink. A leader of one of the companies led this group escape, and he was even a Gloucester. He was filling in for another guy who was on leave. Guy was a judo champion. Oh boy, don't mess with him. I'm sorry, but the pause screen's loading bar that doesn't progress kind of triggers me. Spence, that loading bar is at the beginning. It's on a break, and it's at the end too. Actually, I bought these screens, and then actually I might go over to the Pro version, because the Pro version allow me to I can shut off the other music place, get music from here, and have music, and I can change my screens whenever I want for a fee every month, of course. That all came through here last night, Kenny. Everybody's getting hit. Everybody's getting hit. The Chromebook couple time Wi-Fi got my end, but now running good. Glad it's working good. Matty B, what's going on, sir? Yay, this is pretty exciting. We're going over an hour now without any problems. You know why we haven't had any problems? Anybody seen Top? Anybody tell Top that we were here? He didn't show up tonight. Yes. There we go. I see Kaylin. Kaylin's told him in the Discord. If you guys aren't part of the Discord, we do have a Discord channel. So you can come and hang out on the Discord, which is always fun. We managed to get a ½ ounce of rain today here in Northern California. I think our drought might end soon. That sucks, man. You guys have been without water for a long time. Good water. I told him on Discord, but he's ignoring us. That's okay. Got rain yesterday, but didn't rain as hard as I wanted. Wanted torrential downpour, but didn't get one. Not near enough thunder or lightning, but it was nice to hear some rolling thunder again. Yeah, the thunder just came in for 2 seconds and it's gone. Speaking of thunder, we need a thunder and lightning board. Spence. Top's not on Discord at the moment, probably doing, I don't know, Top stuff. Absolutely, he's doing something Top-wise. No rain. So who's building what out there? I know Kaylin. Kaylin's finishing up his Land Rover. He's just waiting on for some flat clear coat, and he'll be done with that. He's no longer doing the Enterprise D part works crap stuff because he didn't like that kit, which I don't blame him. Watching all the guys that are doing it on the site, there's a lot of problems with that kit. It's a lot of money for those part works. If they sent me one for free, if they're watching now, I will build it, and I'll give you my honest opinion on it. Send it over, and I'll do a part works every day on the stream for you guys. Lightning, only one boom. Yeah, it wasn't much. Tom, you don't ever get rain. No. Oh, Tom's here. What's going on, Tom? It's not my fault that I saw Twister at a young age and became a weather freak because of it. I've never seen one personally, but they have gone through New York City, which is crazy. We had one in Bayside, Queens that just tore everything up. It was nuts. Working on the 1000 Voyager now. Once it's finished, I'm moving on to the 1350 USS Indianapolis. Oh, that's cool, Matt. That is not a ship that I see built often in Indianapolis. Painting storage on the Achilles. Try to work on the Interceptor kit bash, but someone keeps asking the Thunder and Lightning boards. Just do your model. Just do your model, Spence. That's all. Do your stuff and you'll be good. I'm pretty excited that next Saturday we're going to be... Well, that means Wednesday night we could get on, and next Saturday we can get back on. You are nuts, young lady. You are nuts going to freaking try to look at a tornado. My brother is a storm chaser. There's another nutty guy. Actually, with Kelly and her mom walking in here all the time, I'm going to have to put a sign on the outside of the door over there on air. This way nobody could walk in. Now, a normal garage like we have, it locks from the inside of the house, so God forbid somebody breaks in. Speaking of breaking in, we'll talk about that in a second. Breaks in from the garage door, they can't get into the house. So they can just walk in anytime. So I might have to put like a little latch on there. This way they can't open the door, and an on-air sign outside. But last night, if you guys were watching and I was cursing because somebody was shining a flashlight through the back door, I had no clue who it was. It wasn't that late, but it was dark, and they were looking like, trying to see in. One, if I had a gun, they would have got shot. Two, the person out there was lucky I didn't bring a baseball bat with me because it was my mother-in-law deciding to walk around and play with a flash. She's like, you couldn't see me? I was like, no, it's dark outside. You're shining a light at me. I can't see you. So she's lucky that I do not have a gun right now. Otherwise, she would have got blasted last night. I live in Kansas. We stand outside and watch the Twisters as long as they aren't heading for it. That's crazy, Chris. That is nuts. I've seen a tornado, but I've heard one. It made me sick to my stomach. Sounded like a freight train was waiting for me around the... Oh, that is nuts, man. I've seen tornadoes twice. One was a double twister. Hi, Kelly. Lock your door. I can't lock it from the inside because they can just unlock it from the inside of the house. What are your thoughts on walkarounds? I've been trying to find one for the M43 Sherman and Challenger 2, but haven't had any luck. Never used one as reference, but would like to check one out. I enjoy walkarounds. They're excellent for doing your models. You get a lot of pictures. If you can find a good one, you'll see a lot of pictures, a lot of great reference for them, so they help out a lot. But I think they do become overwhelming a little bit because you start seeing things. It's like, oh, I got to change that. I got to change that. So, you got to kind of figure out what you really want to change, what's going to show. But walkarounds are great. Squadron had walkaround books, I think it was. Squadron had really good walkaround books. Paul, he used to be in the RAF, helicopter mechanic, I think it was. And we have one up on there on the site, Puma walkaround. Walkarounds are excellent. They're great, and that's another thing I'm going to do in here is put up some bookshelves and start getting more reference materials because, all that stuff is good. All that stuff is, my brothers are crazy, but I want to go with him sometimes. See, you're crazy too, Shu. We did the same thing when I lived in Northeast. Back in 2003, we had 7 or 8 hit us in southern Illinois. Hell of a night. Jesus. Yesterday was 2-year anniversary earthquake that hit Utah. Being born and raised in New York, I thought it was a train at first and realized I live nowhere near a train. That's a big one, 5.7. We had earthquakes too in New York. Not big ones, just tremors. My mom has a gun, but I'll bet she forgot where she put the case she put it in. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Walkarounds, I thought you meant walkabouts for a second. Silly me. Apparently there's a sliver of south called Dixie Alley where tornadoes are known to form. My aunt lives in Seneca, South Carolina, and tornadoes went through it a couple years back. Not her neighborhood. Her church was helping those affected. Yeah, you guys can keep your tornadoes. I really don't want any tornadoes, even though we do get tornado warnings around here, depending on the storm. Our two big things in Jersey, if they come, are blizzards and hurricanes. Those are the two things we get. Omar, what's going on, brother? Look, it's actually streaming with no buffering. I'll give you 3 guesses of what the problem was, and the first 2 don't count. Had to walk around the interior on old Mitchell bomber before a 30-minute flight was a small group. Walk-arounds are great. Now, if you're talking a walk-around like a walk-around book, those are awesome. Unless you're talking about, like, you know what's another thing that's good? Basically a walk-around. Me and my dad used to go to the air shows all the time, which was awesome. And you do your own walk-around, taking all the pictures of each plane and what's on there. They had some tanks and stuff at the air shows. But I gotta hit a museum for that. But that kind of walk-around is awesome, too. Only earthquake we had was a small wave from one that hit DC. I remember is that 10 years ago already? Because we felt that up in New York, and the poles were frickin' swaying from that one. Grew up in the 70s and lived through the tornado outbreak of 73. Lived in Louisville at the time. My brother spent most of the day in the basement. That's nuts. I'm not a fan of earthquakes. You can't see them coming. That's right. That is right. Had one near me in Springfield, Mass. as a few years back. Isn't there a tornado alley in Europe? I heard Amsterdam gets a lot. Took photos. I did that with a B-17. So yeah, if you can go see airplanes or even cars, tanks, whatever you're building, would be awesome. Like now that the weather's getting nicer, I have to head to the USS New Jersey because Lewis wants basically a walk around of the ship, get as many pictures as I can. So once I catch a weekend where I can go over to the New Jersey, I'll go over there. And I forgot, it's been so long since I've been to the New Jersey. There's a submarine docked with her, and I don't remember what submarine is docked with her. So I'll take pictures of that too. Hurricanes do suck, Omar. Squadron only has a couple available at this time. See if you can find some of their older ones on eBay. Even though I hate eBay. I hate it. Sorry for mentioning that word, but you do get lots of advance notice to get out of the way. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So South Carolina has earthquakes, hurricanes, and tornadoes, and I'm still alive. You beat them all, Grayson. You beat them all. Speaking of the Grissom before, we have the Grissom kit. We did a review on the Grissom, so if you haven't checked that out, go check out that video. We have the boards, and our buddy Boyd, actually in his builds, if you haven't checked out Trekworks build of it, he used our board in there, and he didn't go the Canon mode. The board has basically three different modes. Your Canon mode. Canon, the only thing you're going to have is the strobe going off. Your navs are steady, and if you watch the movie, the impulse engine on the Grissom is just a big fat blob. He used the navigation lights, which are not Canon for the Grissom, but they are Canon for the battle damaged refit and also the NX2000. And we have that mode in there, and also the two different modes what I'm talking about is on the impulse. So basically you'll have three, because you'll have your steady light, which you just run to power, and then one's a pulsing and one's a flickering type of effect. So it's pretty cool. So, and Boyd, I forgot which one Boyd used, but he went with one of the motions on the impulse engine. So he did a really nice job. The board, the lights look really good in there, and I'm glad, you know, guys like Boyd can get to it. You're going to see actually, if you guys watch Interstellar Modeler, you'll see his take on it. Interstellar Modeler is going to be doing his builds with our board too. So that's a good deal. -40 winter and lots of snow. Yeah, you can keep that one too. You can. It's only because my hometown is a spot where no crazy weather happens. Everything goes around us. Great court where all the Hicks live got hammered by twisters. The Hicks. Been finishing my Colossus Wolverine fastball special diorama. Tomorrow will be done. Sweet. Number one, your mom came and cleaned up that room and you put a Coke on the... It's not on the keyboard. It's not on the keyboard. It's behind the computer. It's behind the computer. It's definitely behind the computer. Yeah, she came up, she cleaned up the whole house, got it ready for the puppies. Because I am going back to work. My mom is actually coming back to do a little puppy sitting because she hasn't seen the puppies and she wants to come see the puppies. Can't wait to see gaming and models. Everybody's checking Space Loot. What the hell? No, Dr. Pepper was not on sale. It was not on sale. So no Dr. Pepper. Actually, you know what? We made a mistake. Dr. Pepper is made by Coke, so I'm going to have to send Kelly back to ShopRite. She got 3 Cokes instead of 2 Cokes and a Dr. Pepper. Yes, Dr. Pepper's my favorite. Tornadoes and trailer parks are like bacon and eggs. He'll spill it on the keyboard and fry the HLI side again. Stop it. It's a Coke can, but it's rye and Coke. Nice. Nice. Otherwise, I got nothing else really going on. Just hanging out. Had Mom up here. As you can see, the garage is not done anywhere near done because we don't have the money to do it right now. And Vinny's pretty busy. Plus, I need a shed to put a lot of this stuff in, like the snow blower, which now that the weather's better, I'm going to get the snow blower out of here and get the gas out of that. Suck it up and pay the money. I wish I could. I wish I could. That's a killer YouTube account one. I don't know why, but I think that's my brother Bobby for some reason one. I don't know why. Could be my older brother. That is an interesting account. One. Somebody else said that last time, and I didn't think YouTube allowed those. 8 subscribers, no videos. Because only my brother Bobby would bust my chops about my mom being here to clean up and then having a Coke can on the side. Maybe it's not my brother. I don't know. I know my brother's not, my younger brother's not on here. I am still working on the 51 Chevy. I got the dashboard going. I just flat coated door panels. I did the black underneath the hood. I got to rust up some more stuff, get the engine in there, and that's pretty much almost near the end. And then it's on to the diorama. I know, wish Gray Court was in the neighboring county instead. I never tried this, but people say if you mix 2 parts Coke with 1 part root beer, you'll get Dr. Pepper. I don't know how true that is, because Dr. Pepper is supposed to be 23 different flavors. 23, that's a lot. We got constant 30 viewers. Well, thanks guys for hanging out with a show about nothing. Our return to the interwebs. Talking about nothing at all. Still working on my BOP. May be able to get back to it now that it's warming up. Good. Oh, the mother-in-law is watching. Hello, Miss Elaine Rossborough. How's it going upstairs? Hopefully you're enjoying yourself. I don't know if you're in the kitchen or in your room right above me, which her room would be right over here. So yeah, can't wait to actually get on another build. But I have some ideas for the diorama. The diorama, once the 51 Chevy is done, the diorama may take a little bit longer to do because like I said, I got to order the wood, so I may just start on the Romulan bird of prey from the TOS. I'm not going to use. I have green strawberry, but there's parts on it that I'm probably not going to use, like the back end of the ship for the impulse engines. That wasn't on the ship. The ship was just flat in the back. So I am going to light the nacelles. I don't think the nacelles did any kind of action besides steady light. I think everything's pretty much steady light in there. And we have the photon torpedo on the front of the bird of prey. So that I might be able to use the bird of prey board on that, so I can just have the photon torpedo going. That would be interesting. I love Dr. Pepper. I've been to the birthplace of it, Dublin, Texas. Small town. All the Dr. Peppers come in a glass bottle. I think glass bottles taste the best for soda. Same thing for beer. Maddie C, is that what you get the ships after drinking it? Well, Brian is going on knife after my vacation in Florida. Kenny and Omar on my knee. Good luck on your surgery there. Yes, they did, Omar. Puppies, 2 out of 3 puppies made an appearance. Willow and Janeway made an appearance. Janeway was the first one. Willow wanted in, and Blaine is dead asleep in the bed. They're little scooches. First, I had just a twin-size air mattress so I could stay with the puppos, and their nails were so sharp that they punctured that one. So we got ourselves a full size. So now all 4 of us have plenty of room in the bed at night. So we all sleep together, and they got their nails cut by the vet. If you weren't here, they went to the vet on Wednesday. Kenny, Kelly, and I took them over. They all have a clean bill of health so far. Nothing wrong with them. They got to go in 2 more weeks or 3 more weeks for their next set of shots. And they're doing well. They're gaining weight. They're growing up. They're not, they're going to grow up too fast, which sucks. I want to see puppies. Puppies are dead asleep, Omar. Are we doing a crisscross build for the holidays? Like when shipbuilders paint a Corvette like a 78. Car builders paint a Chevy like a war. Hey, I've never seen a group build like that before. That's an interesting idea. I'm waiting for the day one of the pups pees on Kenny's new laptop. No. We will not have puppies doing that. I like that idea. Build the holidays like let's paint a Corvette like a 78 pace car, and car builders paint a Chevy like a warship. That is interesting. We might have to try that one out. I'm curious who one is. That is an awesome. Now I want a YouTube channel. I bet you 2 is taken. I don't know. Can you? Yeah, I guess you can rename channels because you just have to have a check mark by you if you're the real channel and you need 100,000 subs, which I'm never going to hit 100,000 subs. So not worried about that. Wake them up, puppies. I can't wake them up because now they'll be asleep from now until about 5 in the morning. They sleep through the night, so they're staying in bed. They're going to do their thing, and how. It's usually either Janeway or Blaine wakes me up. Janeway will chew on the back of my neck to wake me up, and Blaine bites my ears to wake me up. That is what happens when you go on date night, Omar. Oh my goodness, yeah. So I think I'm gonna steal that idea one, and we'll see how it goes over. I'll post it on the. I feel weird calling you one. I'll post it on the community and see if anybody wants to do something like that, because we have a ton of group builds throughout the year, and they're all a year long. So we'll see. We can see how that goes. Date night did not happen. Mom was not feeling good. Oh boy. I hope she feels better soon. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm still waiting on date night. Still waiting. Kelly and I are, Kelly's very busy with school and stuff like that, so. Uno, I like that. Uno has a good idea. One night in hospital is not bad, Omar, but be off knee for 2 weeks, but good. Well, kept me busy. There you go. Build a model while you're down. Build a model while you're down. My eye is all of a sudden totally itchy. Totally itchy. No, almost got a lovely wife. Mel and I tried date night, but there's nothing interesting here in Eureka. We got bored with it by the 3rd one. Oh boy. 32 viewers, 31, we're down to 31 viewers. Yeah, we got plenty around here, but a lot of you may think I'm crazy, but with that pandemic thing going on around here, which New York and New Jersey are starting to get slammed again, I'm just going to stay inside. I'm going to stay inside, hang out with you guys here. We'll order our pizza. We'll make our shepherd's pie and stuff like that. We'll go out sooner or later. Just not right now. Just not right now. Otherwise, nothing else is going on. If you guys want to hang out, we can hang out a few more minutes. I've already stolen your time for an hour and a half, which is awesome. Not one single buffer, not one single drop. So I am gonna blame Top for everything going down. Oh. That's what I wanted to bring up. And that's the next thing I'm going to order. I got to order the boom and the shock mount. We did theme months instead of specific kit builds, so every kind of builder can get involved. That is cool. I like that idea, theme months. That is very cool. If anybody is here that is on... what am I trying to think of? Oh, Boyd's Form. If you're on Boyd's Forum and you didn't see, he's going to be shutting down his forum on April 30th. There will be no more model shop forum. And that's from what I understand, how I'm reading it. You're more than welcome if you want to come over. I'm not trying to steal his people or anything like that, so don't want anybody go running back to Boyd. If he watches this, he's going to exactly see what I'm saying. But unfortunately, he's going to be on just Facebook, which a lot of people are on Facebook, so you can catch them there. But if you do like a form style and you want to stick with that, you're more than welcome to come over to community.hobbylinkinternational.com and sign up. I do have to approve you, so if you sign up during the night while I'm sleeping, I'm not going to get to you till the next day. I won't see it. So don't get frustrated. It just takes me a while to get you onto the site. But If you do like a form style and you want to come over, you're more than welcome. We have tons and tons of stuff on the form. That's the best word I could put. We got tons of categories. If I can get my thing to go over to... I do have the Christmas giveaway stuff set up, but I'm not going to bombard you with Christmas music. This is the form. If you haven't joined yet... Oh, that's not the form. That's the form. That was the shop, the first thing. If you haven't joined up yet, this is the form. It's got the general discussion, annual Chippy Awards. I don't know why annual Chippy Awards are here. I gotta delete that. I'm gonna delete that one, but that's going away because we don't do those awards anymore. HLI announcements. You can post your YouTube channels, your videos, all that other good stuff over here. A bunch of the guys that are watching right now post up, and then we break it down into almost every possible section for you guys. Animals through dinosaurs, it's a separate section. Civilian and emergency service model building that could be ships, planes, cars. We break it down to categories: aircraft, automotive, dioramas, figures, and ships. Same thing with military, sci-fi and cartoon model building, real space, 3D modeling, member resources for guys that want to put out tips and tricks or ask questions. You can do that all in here. Annual group builds. This is where we hold all of our annual group builds. Let's see. Did somebody post something new in here? To clean your cars. Yes, I do, Kaylin. I need to clean. I need to learn to clean my cars. Look. Dirk posting the. We have a lot of fun on here. Dirk posting up the dirty girl because I called my car a dirty girl because Dirk said that is quite dirty, so I called it a dirty girl. And then we have, that's all the group builds in here. Oh, guys, another thing. It's easier for me to tell you. If you're doing a group build, every group build has its own specific section. So say you're doing the TV and movies group build, put it in this one here. Don't start your own thread. Otherwise, I have to move it to another section of the site instead of in the group builds. Each one is already pre-made. Like you can see, this was the 21 annual Halloween group build. So everybody just put their builds in here. The 22, everybody's putting their builds in there. Then we have our annual, if you're new here, we also have our annual Christmas present giveaway. And that is just for any community members. That's to say thank you to them for being on the community. You guys on YouTube that watch us here get 11 out of 12 months presents, not presents, but giveaways. And then we have HLI form group builds where you guys can start your own group builds if you want to. And then each one has a showcase like this where you can come and post your finished pictures like Bob did here. I gotta do these because this is for the Star Wars group build. And these will be in a slideshow. Everybody's group builds that are finished and get the pictures over to me will be in the slideshow. So all the year-long group builds will have a slideshow either at the end of the year or just at the beginning of the following year. Halloween is always Halloween night. We have one. May the 4th, the Star Wars group build is always May the 4th. All the other ones are one gigantic live stream. One gigantic live stream. Let's go back to Q&A. Go back over here because I couldn't see if anybody was saying anything. Matt was here. Did I miss Matt? Later, Matt. I'm sorry if I missed you. Me and Sarah have been date before pandemic at the zoo and dinner. Omar at the zoo. Me. You're giving a little too much information there, Brian. Gowron has blessed this live stream. It has much honor. Thank you. We're in. Oh, Omar, I didn't tell you what was going on. Everybody else knows what was going on with the live stream. What happened was I decided that I was going to go hunt for my 25-foot Ethernet cable, Cat 6 one. I finally found it. We threw it on. We got light in there. So the problem is the equipment I have isn't working the greatest. I actually went through LAN ports 1, 2, and 3. I couldn't get internet over here because the LAN ports off their equipment wasn't working because I could see the blinking light on my system knowing that I could see my computer. And that's probably why the Wi-Fi wasn't working so long. And dummy me, not think, you know, I only do this for a living, not thinking that their equipment is bad, just got frustrated thinking, you know, there's something wrong with Streamlabs, or Optima was definitely bad, you know, their signal's bad. So now we can go live with no problem streaming until then. We'll get the FiOS and we'll be set. Let's see. What did I miss? A screen change startled me. You know you want to show the Christmas stuff. Yes, I do. I do want to show the Christmas stuff. I'll show it in a second. You can get a whole bunch of the same kits for really cheap, like the Revell Dune Buggy or AMT vans. You could do soda pops or radio stations or cartoons. That's a cool idea. You got a lot of good ideas. I will show it. You want to see the Christmas stuff? All right, we'll tell you about the Christmas stuff. This, I'll show you the Secret Santa first. All right, this is our Secret Santa. We do this every year. There's actually a post on the form. That's how you sign up for it. You go on the form, you find the Secret Santa, you put your name, where you live. Don't put your address, just, you know, like New Jersey. Excuse me, New Jersey or whatever, and what interests you, like 1/32nd scale, Colonial Vipers, Star Wars, Star Trek, whatever interests you, you put it in there, and then we draw names. So we put that up early every year so people could put their names in, and then by November we draw names, and then we send each other our Christmas presents, and we open them up on Christmas Day, not before. Had another great turnout this year. It was a lot of fun. That's right, Omar. I got fancy schmancy. I'm starting to get fancy schmancy. Once this garage is done, I'm going to be all fancy schmancy, and then watch. By the time this garage is done and I have all the cool stuff up, YouTube will no longer exist because I'll be finished with this and I won't be on here. All right, let's go to the Christmas giveaway. This is this year's Christmas giveaway. Not the young lady in the picture. You guys can't have her. I don't know who she is. I just stole her picture off of Google. So this year, to follow up on last year's giveaway, we're going to be giving away John Dennon's bust of Marley. And this is a really nice bust. I showed it to you before. If you want, I can grab it again in a minute. Last year we did Scrooge. That's not Bob Marley. That's Jacob Marley. We're going to be doing Jacob Marley. And then we might do the others each year as long as he still has them. I know Brian Clark actually won one. And he loved it so much, he went out and bought the others. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4 out right now. And then he's going to do the spirits. It's a beautiful sculpt. I know Shu in here is Schumann's Model Shop. He actually bought the Wizard of Oz busts, and he really likes those, and I want to get those too. No, not a New Jersey accent. I'm actually born and raised in New York. I was born in Manhattan, and I was raised in Queens. The only time I was out of the city was summers down the Jersey Shore, and when I was in the military. But now I live in Jersey. Now I live in Jersey. So this is his bust here. This is his bust. And then, which is pretty awesome, Mark Shu again has donated gifts for the Christmas giveaway. He's added the 1/350 scale Klingon Katinga class battle cruiser. So that's going to be in there. And if I need to get the rest of my Oz. Yeah, those Oz ones are really nice. Did I add it? No, I didn't add it. I think actually Shu, did you say you had the lighting kit you were adding with this? We'll see what Shu says in the thing. I'm pretty sure I didn't get the picture of it yet and update this. If he tells me yes, I think he said he's adding the lighting kit to this, so whoever wins this will get the lighting kit too. Kind of debating on that one, but if somebody doesn't have this and doesn't plan on getting this kit, the lighting kit's going to be worthless to them. So yes, and the lighting kit. So whoever wins this one is going to get a really, really nice gift because they're going to get the kit plus the lighting kit to go along with it. And you better build it. We want to see this one built. So that's going to be in the Christmas giveaway. There may be a couple more in here. I'm not sure. I think somebody else said, "Shame on me, Queens. I apologize to you and your chopped cheese and quarter water." I don't eat the chopped cheese, but I know about the chopped cheese. I don't eat chopped cheese. Quarter water. The quarter drinks were the best because they had the big mouth on them. You put a balloon in there and a pebble, breaking windows all day long. Breaking windows all day long. So now, one, you got to be from New York. No, you live in North Jersey. I do live in, well, actually, we're considered Central Jersey. Where I am, Middlesex is Central Jersey. I had a house down South Jersey, down in Mystic Island, which I miss having that. That was right on the water. That was an awesome house. I always spent my summers down there. Grandma and Grandpa had a house down there, and then, go out to the bay fishing, was swimming in the lagoons, always going over to Long Beach Island, trying to pick up the girls. It was fun. I had a fun childhood. Definitely had a fun childhood. And then I got older, and I got married. That 350 Katinga got resin, if I remember right. Yeah, it does have some resin parts. What the fuck? A balloon, a stone, and a quarter bottle of water, and go on. You take the quarter. Well, we didn't have quarter waters. We had quarter drinks that were different flavors, and they were always wide mouth ones. And for some reason, we had razor blades. I don't know why. But you cut the top off, the big mouth top off. You get yourself a balloon. You put the balloon over the end, and it sits on there nice and tight. And either, because chickpeas were cheap, everybody bucked up, a quarter or whatever. You got a bag of chickpeas. You put it in the balloon. It's kind of like a slingshot. You just pull it back and let it go. And you either hit each other with them and they got welts, but most of the time it was running around like stupid little kids in New York City and popping it through windows. Yeah, we did some bad stuff. We did some bad stuff. No, the Great White North of Edmonton, Alberta. Go Oilers. Go Penguins. Go Penguins. We're in Queens. I used to live in Queens as well. Howard Beach. I worked in Howard Beach. I grew up in Astoria, Queens. I grew up in Astoria. And our boy Omar over there, he's from the South Bronx. How dare you pick on the Yankees, young lady? How dare you? I pick on Yankees a lot, but I had a slice of cheesecake at dinner on Manhattan's Upper West Side, and it was the best piece of cheesecake I ever had. Damn right, Manhattan cheesecake is awesome. I have to give it to you. Don't want to go to Manhattan right now, though. That's not a fun place at the moment. Go Jets! Oh, we got a Winnipeg Jets fan. Got a Winnipeg Jets fan. Yeah, the Pens won again tonight. That sounds like more Boston. Lobster, park your car in the Harvard Yard. Gotta ask Jalen if Jalen's still here. She's from the Mass area with the wicked smart boogie down Bronx. There you go. And I'm just a lowly rural Appalachian boy. Came in different quarter waters. Came in different flavors: apple, grape, fruit punch, and blue. Just called quarter. See, we didn't call them quarter waters. We called them just quarter drinks. Go Bombers! New York. It's YAWK. You got to go York and leave your R out of everything. Like if I slow down and talk, then I'll talk normal. But that's right. Park your car. But if I'm talking fast, then I'll definitely talk like a New Yorker, really, really a lot. And when I was a kid going down the Jersey Shore, they always asked you to say mother, father, anything with an ER at the end. They'd always ask you to say it, but then you're thinking about the word and you say the ER. So it's about 3 weeks ago how dirty the Pens were playing. So it must be playoff hunt. Yes, it is. It's playoff time. Getting there. They've already played 62 games, so 20 games to go. Getting close to the playoffs. Appalachian. All sorts of accents in here tonight. And we got a constant 30 viewers. That's pretty awesome. Turns out when you're from New York. Yep. New York, everything's an Oh, I still got the Christmas. I'm sitting here yakking away with you guys. I didn't realize I still had this Christmas music on. Christmas music. I gotta fix up the bottom here though. That's not supposed to be like that. You're supposed to actually see names above it. See, I'll probably mess up the stream now because I'm looking to fix something while I'm streaming. New Streamlabs setup. Christmas community giveaways, group builds, Alpha Gaming, files, animated intermission. I don't even know if my alerts are working or not. Alpha Gaming intermission, Alpha Gaming intermission. No, that's not the one I want. Animated overlays, that's the one I want, I think. It's just makes me upset when things aren't working right. Talking banner, Alpha 1, talking banner version 1, blank. Talking banner. I don't know. I'll fix it later. It's supposed to have little words above all three boxes at the bottom. We talk like normal people. You sure you talk like normal people? He's gonna. No, I didn't kill it. I did one thing, but I'm not gonna touch it again because it's not popping up where I want it to pop up. So I'll mess with that later. Did you have a house in Queens or a brownstone or an apartment in a building? We grew up in apartments. Went to Catholic schools our whole lives, and then dropped out of college twice. The first time I went to college, I went for 2 days. I took a total year off, me and my friend Chris. I was going to say me and my boy Chris. We partied for a whole year. All we did was be bums for a whole year. Just party. And then I actually went back to St. John's University for a whole year. And I was like, nah, school is not my thing. So then I moved down the shore with my grandmother, and wasn't going nowhere there either. So I said I had to do something. You know, we got a big military family. My grandfather always wanted me to join the military, so that's when I upped in the Army. I hate the people in the North think that because we talk slower, we have an IQ lower than Forrest Gump's like me. Nah, not all of us do. Not all of us do, Grayson. The good thing that when we were in Tennessee, when I was in the Army, the New York northern people, New York, Connecticut, New Jersey, the tri-state area, and definitely loved the southern girls because of their accent, and it was easier for us to pick up the southern girls because they liked the northern accent. The southern guys hated us. It's like they thought the Civil War was still going on or something. It's like, relax, guys. Stop calling us Yankees. We're all friends here. Gone with the Wind, not Forrest Gump. Operator headspace and timing. Here, the closer you are born to London, the more posh and proper you are. The Marines training base in South Carolina for a reason. Marines eat crayons. My grandfather was a Marine, though. Fought in World War II in the South Pacific with the 1st Marine Division, invaded the islands, Guadalcanal, Peleliu. Trying to think. He was on, I think, only 3 of the islands before he caught malaria, and malaria knocked him out of the war. So, but I have a picture of him on Guadalcanal on the beach landing. And then Elaine went back on our timeline, so we just found out. I knew we had from World War I up until the first Gulf War, but I didn't know we had somebody here in the Civil War. So we had I don't know if it was an uncle or a grandfather, but I don't think it was a grandfather. I think it was like a cousin or uncle, something, fought in the Civil War here. World War I, my family is mostly Eastern European, so great-grandpa fought with the Austro-Hungarians against the Americans and British and all that other stuff, so we were on the bad guy side during World War I. World War II, grandpa, his brothers, a whole bunch of family members were in World War II. My Uncle Danny was in Korea. My Uncle Jerry was in Vietnam. My Uncle Tommy was he was in Thailand, but I think he went over to Vietnam. My dad was supposed to go to Vietnam. His orders got changed at the last minute. They didn't send, he wasn't infantry or anything like that. He didn't get drafted. He actually signed up. His orders got changed from Vietnam to Korea, so he served his time in Korea. Then my cousin Billy was in the first Gulf War. I was in during the first Gulf War, but I was at the end of the war when we were coming home. That's when I got in. So we've been in every war except for the last war we were in. So we got a lot of military. Johnny Reb, there you go. We still love each other. Eat crayons, huh? Fun fact, chocolate bars have paraffin wax in them. The more you know. It's true, though. Marines do eat crayons, Spence. It's true. It's true. We always bust each other's chops. Marines and Navy, they're kind of together. Us in the Air Force, we're kind of together. My great-uncle served on the U.S. Carlson in the Pacific World as a radio operator. The radio static did a number on his ears. I'm sure it did. Yeah, my grandfather was an infantryman in the 1st Marine Division, so he was up on the islands doing his thing. Doing his thangy thing. What time is it? 10:42. Almost 11 o'clock. Desert Shield and Storm for me. Well, thank you for your service, sir. Thank you very much for your service. If people don't say they dropped out of college twice, I know they're lying about going to college like Woodstock. Not all those people that say they went. Yeah, I dropped out twice. Dropped out twice out of St. John's University. And my thing was I went to St. John's Prep High School, Catholic high school. So I was guaranteed a seat in St. John's University, so it really didn't matter. You know, I was like, I didn't have to pass SATs or anything like that. I was guaranteed a seat in St. John's University, so I didn't really have to apply myself too much. But yeah, 2 days the first time, then a whole year. Yes, the Coast Guard, the hard nucleus around which the Navy is formed. A joke that stupid Joe stole from Reagan. Yeah, you see the guy right below your shoe? He's a Coast Guardsman. My dad was a Marine in World War II, then the Army Air Corps for Korea, and then the Air Force. God damn, your dad was, he made his rounds. Holy cow. Thankfully, he made it through all that. Why is that doing that? I don't like that Streamlabs is doing that. Why is it doing that? Stop that. Okay, whatever. Desert Shield. See, we got a lot of veterans. Always a lot of veterans on this stream. All right, gents, I'm off. Awesome. The stream is stable. Coupler. All right, Omar, take it easy. I'm going to be jumping off here anyhow. We've been on for almost 2 hours now, chatting about nothing. We'll get on Wednesday night. I'll see if I can find a kit or something like that, and we can break that out and take a look at it. Missouri reject. Fort Riley, Leavenworth area is Missouri territory. There you go. Had to drop out a semester because some dumbass destroyed my lab set. Oh, nice. If you don't know, Spence is a rocket scientist. He's actually he's actually not a rocket scientist. I forgot what Spence. Tell him what you do. I can't remember exactly, but Spence is our very, very smart friend. Was a POW nom for a year. Holy cow! Thankfully, you got out of that. Fort Riley isn't anywhere close to misery. Have a good one, Omar. Like a bunch of those Academy 5000 use helicopters, and they spin on a wheel and themes and invite certain modelers and channels to build a news chopper for their channel. That's a good idea. I'm actually building that one. And I'm stealing not stealing. Omar gave me the idea now that I got a 3D printer. I actually found I can print up Los Angeles, and I'm going to print up Los Angeles, just a portion of it. I was going to do a helipad, but I'm going to print up Los Angeles, a small portion, and have the helicopter up higher to make it look forced perspective, that he's high and the city's just tiny behind him. So I think we're going to go that route with it. But that should be my next group build, besides the Star Trek one. If your computer does not break down on you, Kenny, on Wednesday. Brian, what are you jinxing me for, Brian? My computer won't break down. It's brand new. The old one is put away in a bin. Actually, my son took the old one back so he can do some stuff on that, but the computer's not going to break down. We fixed the internet, so we're not worried about that. I have a piece of paper that says I'm a physicist. That's it. But no one around where I live seems to care enough to hire me right now. We need to get you out of there, Spence. Get you to somewhere that really, really wants you and needs you. I get the impression that her parents see me as what they wanted their daughter to turn out to be. Oh, what did I miss? I feel like the pinnacle of success amongst my peers. My former best friend since first grade went to Roanoke College and dropped out. Oy. Now that things are working, Top can come back. Yeah, where's Top? My dad was a Marine and between World War I and II ended up in the jungles of Nicaragua during the rebellions. Jeez, we got a lot of military folk in here. A lot of military people, which is cool. which is very cool. I like hanging with military people, modelers. I like hanging out with anybody that's cool. You know, we don't need dummies. We got enough problems in our frickin' lives where we don't need dummies. But guys and girls, thank you very much for coming. I thank everybody that hung around. 27 people hanging around, listening to me babble. It's great to actually be back and be doing this. We'll be here Wednesday night now that we definitely have this up and running. I'm sorry I was looking this way most of the time, but the chat is here. If I put the computer in front of me, it actually blocks what I can see. It blocks you, seeing me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out. If I join the military before I go, I join the Marines, just stating for the record. Well, I'd be proud of you if you join the Marines. I'm proud of anybody that's in the military. Sacrifice your life, your family, your freedom. Your freedom to do whatever you want. Because once you're in the military, you ain't free. You are not free to do whatever you want. But that was our job. I'm proud of all you guys that were in the military. We do make a difference, even peacetime, wartime, doesn't make a difference. We were the ones that said yes. We will die for our country. We will do it. We'll do what we have to do. Are we doing that theme build? I don't know yet. I'm going to put it up on the community. If it's me and you doing it, then that would be two of us. But I got to put it up on the community and see if you're on the community, you can post it up there and we can see, or email me, hobbylinkinternational@gmail.com, and we can talk about it and try to get more people in on it. I think that would be a cool idea. Little 5'3" me in the Marines. If this were now, I'd be a trench rat. There you go, tunnel rat. You'd be a tunnel rat. But I'm going to go, because I'm going to go check on the puppos. I know they're sleeping, but I want to make sure they're okay. I kept you guys here way, way longer than I thought. I thought we were just going to jump on here and say hello, but like I said, it is pretty exciting that we're back up and running, and I finally figured out that it's equipment. So now we can go until Fios gets here. It doesn't matter if Fios gets here at the end of the year. We have a way to get on here, do our giveaways, have fun again, and, do the usual stuff, babble. I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. I hope that everybody is taking care of themselves and being good and all that other stuff. I shall see you live Wednesday night. Take care, everybody, and bye-bye.